So let's look at each one of these. The first one was strategy and structure. And the easiest way to explain this to you is to maybe take a step backwards. And in the past, there was a context, maybe a belief, that as an organization, you would develop a strategy, formulate, and then once that strategy has been formulated, you would pass it over and the organization would then implement it. So it was almost a separation, formulation, implementation. Strategy has been created, it's now up to someone else to go and do it. However, what we have learned is that you can't separate the two. Strategy and structure go hand in hand. I can't create strategy and then say, now structure, go deliver it. When creating the strategy, I need to have a very clear context of the structure which exists. And we'll talk about what structure means in a moment. But I need to have a very clear context. I can create the most innovative, creative, strong strategy that's ever been seen in my marketplace. But if I don't have the organization, the structure to deliver it, it goes nowhere. So in creating strategy, I need to have a very close regard to the organization, the structure which is in place, and its capacity to deliver. And what happens is, as I develop strategy, I look at my structure, and the structure actually informs my strategy. I may stand here and I may say, this is where we need to go, but we can't go there yet because my organization needs to catch up with our ability to deliver that. So my strategy actually becomes one of developing my organization so I can go out and create new services, deliver better value, deal with clients in another way. So when you think about strategy, think about structure beside it. Strategy is about how I intend to compete. How I intend to compete is how I'm going to achieve and deliver on the goals which I have set. Those goals are basically the fulfillment of my purpose. So as an organization, I exist for a specific purpose. That purpose in our context is to help people live full, fruitful lives which they receive the maximum benefit from. That's what we're about. We therefore set a series of goals as an organization to help us improve the way in which we do that. To deliver on those goals, I must be competitive. So when you think about strategy as being, it's the plan, it's the map of how I'm going to compete in the marketplace to deliver on my goals to fulfill my purpose. That's one stream. Second part is structure. To deliver on that strategy, I need to put my structure in place. And structure consists of the purpose for which I exist, the people which I employ, the skills which I have got, the culture or values of the organization, the systems and processes which I have in place, the way in which I reward people. They all come together. And the structure is how I'm going to deliver on the goals which I have set. So does it make sense to you? Always think about strategy and structure. Strategy is how I intend to compete in the marketplace to deliver on my purpose ultimately. Structure is all the aspects of my organization which are going to allow me to deliver on the competitive strategy which I've developed. So your strategic planning must consider a strategy, but hand in hand must work with and consider the structure which exists.